Alright, so starting with 1982, here's the parts. Unless I pointed out otherwise, everything has original decals, maybe not always in the perfect spot, from the kids, but it will be complete, and I'll point out if there's any issues with each. Right here, we've got this foot peg is a little worn, but it still displays well. Just wanted to point that out. Rams. The pack rat, the missiles may flop, but it will keep its position. Polar bear. The rails are in here. Got some bags in here storage. You can see both rails with pegs are here. The steering wheel. So basically, I'm not going to go into detail about what is here. I'll just tell you what's not. The Wolverine's tow cable snapped on its own, but it's there. It's broken. The hiss is the hiss, and of course, I haven't put batteries in my Mobat in quite a while, so I'm not exactly sure whether or not it's functional, but it was. But I can test that and verify. Manta, so the arms are staying up here. This is a Canadian version. It's the only thing I've got Canadian, but I did go ahead and snag a U.S. flag anyway because I'm American. All right, and I do also have anything that has foot stands. I do have the foot stands. Two cases. Like I think a lot of these comes with foot stands. Original parts. There's the mounted machine gun. The only figure that will go with this is Deep Six because I'm not really a fan of his, but I do have all the accessories. Everything's good back here. Have 3 of these. They're all complete. All the weapons in the are down in the night landing trouble boat. Ridge layer. See, the antennas are all there. Everything's good. Snowcat. The Mauler's complete and it runs. There's the antennas and the grenade drops. And after my Wolverine lesson, I disconnected the tow rope, but it is there and complete. There's the Havoc in good shape, still fully present. Snake Armor 2, bunker, still everything's here. And if these have foot pegs, I'll make sure they go, or foot stands, I'll make sure they end up with them. Stun with flags. Periscope's there. Thunder Machine with antenna. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll follow up and give you the full information. Everything's there with the kickstand. Okay, the surveillance port has reproduction decals. Oh, skipped. Oh yeah, okay. Wolf's good. I think everything's looking about accurate. There's the Crossfire complete. It is the Alpha 27. And I've just got the antenna down because of the shelf, but it's there as well. My Pogo also has reproduction decals. This one looks pretty sharp though, as far as the Pogo can. I did not know whether, Yojo actually says that those weapons come with the, or for, Zanzibar as opposed to the sled, but I went ahead and, there's 2 spears and the hammer that go along with this, so I wanted to be with the vehicle. I've sold the figure as of now. And that's aftermarket cable for that. It's I didn't really know what length, so I never went through the effort of cutting it, but there's plenty of extra there. Nothing else is aftermarket unless I mentioned it otherwise. Okay, got a couple of imperfections that are noticed. I've got some of the parts here that you can see. Not everything is well, it's actually not that bad, but I've got it noted otherwise. This is holding on by 1 peg instead of 3. This is holding on by 1 peg instead of 3. And the parts that would be, I don't know if you can see them, I just stuck them in there, but those are what would go back here, and that's these little bottom pegs are the only thing that would be missing from there. All 4 of these are here, so it's just this back fin. These fins are in good shape. Also, this right here occurs. And finally, the little hook part right here has been broken. So if you happen to have another shell laying around and wanted to switch it out, that would make a really quick fix on that. Wheels are in order. Everything's good with the hydrofoil, and the lens is there. Alright, now to some of the bigger vehicles. I'll bring these down one by one. Got a good looking knot landing, complete. Oh, missed a wild weasel, but hey, he's yours. A good looking rattler, complete. The Mamba is complete. Headquarters, and I don't have all the little accessory guns and stuff mounted. They're all available. Everything that's needed for this vehicle is there and complete, or as far as the headquarters rather, not the vehicle, but it's all there. Everything looks good on the inside. The Tomahawk's good. Everything's complete there. For this one, we've got all those little guns and stuff that go into the as well. They're in a little bag in the top. That's good. There's the collector case. That's good. Battle Force 2000, complete. There's my second vamp. It's good. The only thing that is worth mentioning is you can see there's a little worn of some type of wearing on the barrels of the lasers. These are complete. The only in-box item I have is the Invader. It's new in box, not opened. Still tape. These are the other two. You see the decals are not on the top part, but they're existing on the other, and I've got the landmine and the missile. There's another Mamba. There's the Snake one. There's some little yellowing on the claw, but it's complete as well. Serpentor's Chariot, a full jump, and then we get to these little things. None of the pegs or anything are broken on this, or the no. This type of stuff happens a lot. where is it? You know, where these get broken, they are not. Where are we here? They're not broken. All the little pom-pom, bore. There's those extra figure stands that come with accessories, and I'll have all those. Here's my second hiss. There's a devilfish with no decals, but it's complete. It's got the little, just like the other one. It's got the little black thing. There's my fang. Moved it out the way. It's complete and unbroken. Conquest. It's good. Good canopy. Here's my dragonfly. It does, you know, the things warp as they often do, but the canopy's nice and clear, functional, it's complete. Alright, so now we'll move over to, and some of the stuff you just happen to see, it's not on the list, but if there's anything you're really looking for. This is my Terradrome. It also wasn't on the list. There's a couple of imperfections on it, and it may be hard to ship, but I didn't intend to sell it, but would. And then we moved over. I don't know if you really even want these, but let me know. These are some these have, you know, like this is that's just a shell. I mean, the canopy's good, but not much going on with the fire bat. Same here. I can give you more details if you're even interested, but you're gonna have to find some parts for that. This slugger has a little bit of bite mark or something on the big barrel, and it doesn't have the mounted submachine. It's a really good and clean, known to work mauler, but it's missing some of the good stuff. You can see it does have the mud flaps and the basic stuff, but the antenna and the grenade launchers are not present. Very clean though, no decals. The problem with this is that if you look closely, you can see I didn't realize there was two different colors, but there's the gold versus the copper as far as the machine gun at the bottom. You may be able to flip that away if you are interested. It has no decals. Nope, no periscope on that one. This Wolverine is complete, but it does have a broken, and I put a little bit of duct tape on because it's short, but this one also has about 80% of a tow cable. Another one with no periscope. This is some generic cap gun toy that I have. I doubt you're interested in that. This is another Dragonfly. The issues with this Dragonfly is its rotors are actually better than my complete one, but there is the canopy. The canopy issue is it looks decent, but for display, but it doesn't connect. And there's a little bit of, I don't know if hot water would fix this, but it's a little bit bent there, as if it was stored that way. Oh, and yeah, and then the back tail fin, if I can find it in the camera, it's chipped, as you can see. Okay. Then we've got another, again, I don't know if you want the imperfection ones, but a Manta with no sail, and a jump pack with no laser gun or hose. So, alright, that is, if you want Lego, I've got some Lego. So I don't know if, I think this is just before we finish, 2 Sky Strikers. This is a complete Sky Striker that has a canopy issue, as you can see there. It is complete. Then I have this one that has reproduction decals. The other one, I'm sorry, this one, no parachutes, and what I showed you with the canopy. This one has the functional canopy and the parachutes. and it has reproduction decals. I spent some time sort of getting that looking good. And then this thing that it works, it functions, but it's missing quite a bit of parts.